It's 2-week check-in time, and I'm going to be super honest with you. If you're here for a dramatic before and after, this is not that video. This is the did anything move yet, and what does the data actually say video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen Fast, and this is Hungry AF. This is part of my Wellness Experiments series. I'm testing Primal Queen with a science-curious lens and realistic expectations. Quick disclosure, I am an affiliate, so if you purchase through my link, I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you. But the whole point of this series is that I'm not going to hype any results that aren't actually there. So here's what I did in terms of protocol. The start date for my experiment was Friday, January 2nd. That's when I did the unboxing and took the supplement for the first time. I did take the supplement 14 out of the last 14 days. The protocol is 2 doses a day, and I only missed 2 doses in total the entire 2 weeks. Both misses were just life. One time I was out and I didn't bring my little travel capsule with me because I didn't know we were going to eat out. Another time I ate lunch away from the dining room table, so I didn't have the jar right in front of me to remind me. My dinner dose was locked in at 6 p.m. I only missed that one time while I was out without any capsules with me. The earlier dose varied anytime between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m., depending on how the day went and whether I was eating lunch on time. My biggest problem wasn't side effects. It was that I was just not fully in the habit of taking the supplement yet. So let's talk about the baseline results. The first thing we were checking was energy levels. My baseline energy averaged to about 5 out of 10 on a given day. After 2 weeks of taking Primal Queen, I'm averaging about 5.4 out of 10. That's only a small bump. It's not nothing, but it's also not enough for me to say that this supplement did that with any level of confidence. It is early, and energy is one of those metrics that can be influenced by literally everything. The other thing we tracked was sleep, and sleep is where I actually have the cleanest data because I have Apple Health and my Aura Ring to help me track it. And here's what the data says. In 2025, my average sleep was about 6 hours and 39 minutes for the whole year. In December of 2025, I averaged about 6 hours and 45 minutes every night. So far in January of 2026, I'm averaging 7 hours and 18 minutes each night. Now, I can't completely attribute that to taking Primal Queen. The most likely explanation is that I'm simply getting more sleep in January than I did in December. But I'm sharing it because it matters. If sleep is improving, it will affect energy, workouts, recovery, basically everything. So strength is the metric that I actually care about the most because I keep a home lifting and body weight exercise log. And I've been dealing with some muscle loss and some exhaustion, mostly from taking Zepbound, which is tirzepatide, for the last year. And I especially experienced that back in November, which is honestly the last month that I was consistently doing strength training. In November, I was having to sometimes actually reduce the weight that I was using or not finish my sessions or do fewer reps just because I was exhausted. In December, the holidays made it so busy that I honestly didn't do any workouts. We're keeping it real here, as always. Here's what happened in January so far. I took my usual pre-workout supplement before each workout, and I was able to finish the entire workout both times. Compared to the last time I did the same sessions back in November, I was actually able to make progress, meaning I added more weight than I did last time and did more reps each time. To be more specific, on January 5th, I did a session focused on my back and abs. I took my usual pre-workout. I was able to finish the entire workout. And compared to the last time I did that exact same session back in November, I was able to add more weight and do more reps. Then again, on January 12th, I did a workout focused on chest and biceps after doing a 10-minute walking warm-up. Same story. I finished the full session. I was able to progress compared to the last time I did that same workout in November. Is that attributed to Primal Queen? I can't say that. But it's meaningful data because I've been trending the other direction before, reducing weight, not finishing sessions. And these 2 sessions were a reversal of that pattern. 2 workouts is not a conclusion, but it is a signal worth watching. Now, for my foodies out there, the beef organ supplement capsules are fine. There's actually no taste, no aftertaste. They're easy to swallow. And so convenience-wise, taking it twice a day is easy when the jar is right in front of me and I remember to do so. But if I'm not at the table or I'm out, I'll forget because the habit isn't automatic yet. Okay, let's talk about claims and receipts. At 2 weeks, I'm not more confident in any specific claim yet. I'm still skeptical of all of them. mostly because it's too early. But I can talk about the broader Primal Queen ecosystem because a lot of you asked what else they sell and what I'm willing or not willing to test for you. And many of you are fellow content creators, and so you're probably trying to decide whether you want to become a Primal Queen affiliate if it's worth your time. One product I'm genuinely curious about is the Goddess Creatine Bites. Creatine is one of the most studied supplements out there, and it is relevant for strength and muscle retention, which is a big deal when you're in perimenopause, and it's shown to have some benefits for brain health as well. If you want to check those out, I do have a link that you can use. I'll post those in the description. And if you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, you can comment the word creatine and I'll just DM you the link. They also have a brand new product called PQ7, and that's for appetite and craving support. It's actually currently sold out, so very popular. I'm not going to test that one because I'm already on Zepbound, and stacking appetite suppression products doesn't make sense for my situation. I will include a link for that product as well for anyone wanting to get on their wait list for when it comes back in stock. If you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, again, you can comment the word PQ7 and I'll DM you the link. So that's the 2-week check-in. Adherence was good, 14 out of 14 days. I only missed 2 doses in total. Energy, I went from an average of 5 out of 10 to 5.4 out of 10. Sleep is trending up in January, 6 hours and 44 minutes in December compared to 7 hours and 18 minutes on average in January. As far as strength, I only did 2 workouts, but both were completed and I made progress versus when I did those same workouts back in November. And just to be crystal clear about what I'm not concluding after just 2 weeks, I'm not saying that this supplement is the reason for any change. I'm not claiming it fixes perimenopause symptoms, and I'm definitely not calling this a result yet. This is an early check-in. The real test is whether these trends hold through week 4 and beyond. The next milestone is the 4-week check-in, and I'm keeping everything the same. The only adjustment is I'm going to get better about remembering the midday dose, whether I'm out or not. Looking ahead to week 4, here's what would count as meaningful change for me. Energy, moving from just meh to noticeably steadier on most days. If sleep is staying consistently improved on Apple Health, and if strength is continuing to trend in the right direction, meaning I'm finishing my workouts and I'm making progress instead of having to back off. Not perfection, just a clear, repeatable trend. If you want to follow the full Wellness Experiments series, make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications. And if you want to try Primal Queen yourself, my affiliate links are going to be in the description for you. If you could, please leave a comment with any questions that are popping up so far for you in the series. Is there anything that you want me to dive deeper on, including the creatine bites or the now sold out PQ7 appetite control product? Or if you have any experience with these supplements or a comparable product, what can you share about that? Someone could probably really benefit from hearing about what these things do or don't do for you before they spend their own money on the products. Let's help each other if we can. In the meantime, I'll see you in a couple of weeks for an update.